fellow Toastmasters and guests. It's all about Hazel Hawke. Hazel Hawke, one of Australia's most loved figures, has expired at the age of 83. She was married to Bob Hawke, Australian Prime Minister from 1983 to 1991. They divorced in 1995. She made her mark in social policy, was an accomplished pianist, and a patron of the arts. She tried to keep a low profile, but her husband's popularity and achievements made her public property. The cost was huge. She had an abortion to help him fulfill his dreams of becoming a Rhodes Scholar. Her daughter Rosalind had drug problems. Their son Stephen wouldn't talk to the father for years. She had 3 facelifts to help her self-image, and she had to put up with her husband's constant womanizing and alcoholism. But she was very gracious right to the end. She was a very warm person who could reach out to just about anyone. TV footage of her returning from an overseas trip where she raced out to grab her grandson and cuddle him caught the attention of the whole nation. She was very dedicated to the children and grandchildren as well. During the 1990s this was the election campaign, Bob Hawke held a mysterious party for the traveling media at a steakhouse in Alice Springs. He was waiting for an important phone call from Nelson Mandela. Mandela had just been released from being incarcerated for over 27 years because of his stand against apartheid. And Bob was a strong advocate of the anti-apartheid movement. So Bob was waiting, nail-biting, etc. He corralled the media to a spot where no other story would grab their interest. And here was his opportunity to showcase himself as a player on the world stage. But as it turned out, the call came from Gareth Evans. So that spoiled things for Bob, and he began to sulk. Hazel took charge. "Go to your room, Bob," she said. And his golden moment was stolen. So off he went to his room, sulking. Then Hazel, an accomplished pianist, strode to the piano and kept the crowd entertained to music and laughter till the early hours of the morning. Thank God for Hazel, they all cheered. She changed a disastrous situation into a happy occasion. Her grasp on social affairs extended to Australia's Indigenous people as well. Hazel was the most loved Prime Minister's wife during the 9 years she lived in the Lodge. Her wit, her charm, and her intelligence won everyone's admiration. She was even able to put up with all Bob's eccentricities, and she had many other problems which she just went along with. In 1991, she was given a medal the Officer of Order of Australia to acknowledge her contribution to the community. In 1991, she was also diagnosed with Alzheimer's, but she didn't sit back. She actually went on Australian ABC show to talk about the disease and also to raise funds for a fund she had created with Alzheimer's Australia. Well, here was a woman who was a very good role model for everyone she encountered. In conclusion, she was truly an Australian national treasure. She was regarded and respected in equal measure. Her warmth and generosity of spirit in good times was matched by her dignity and courage in adversity. And she carried this through the end, and can truly be said she was one of Australia's greatest people. Ladies and gentlemen.